Hi there folks, how you doing? I'm back with the MSX today. It's been a while since I picked this up and I haven't done anything with it yet. I mean, when I first got it, we had a look inside, we had a look round, we repaired that P key, didn't we? But apart from that, I've done nothing with it and it's still filthy dirty. So I think I want to spend some time cleaning it up, recap the board, and then I've actually managed to pick up a couple of bits of software for it. So we'll actually take a look at its capabilities. Yeah, sound good? Cool. And I'll be happy to get this thing cleaned up because it's gross. Let me go in for a closer look. Yeah, it's really grimy. Someone's put these little graphic stickers all over the keys. I can't clean it and retain those, so they're going to have to come off. But they're not original to the computer, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Underneath, I want to try and get rid of this sticker, so I'll try and find a good way of soaking that off. Maybe a bit of WD-40 is the way to go. Yeah, let's begin by tearing it apart, and let's dismantle that keyboard first, I think, because that's the most disgusting part. Okay, so that's apart. It's not looking particularly nice. In fact, it's absolutely revolting. But you know what? That makes the cleanup all the more satisfying. Now, normally parts like this you can give a bit of a wash in alcohol, but it's got this foam fabric-y backing on it, so I don't know the best way of cleaning that up. So I'm going to have a little bit of a think about that. Maybe I can remove it. In fact, you know what, it looks loose. I think I can remove that. It might just be stuck at the edges. That might be the way to go. Another thing, a lot of the keys have got these stabilizer bars on, and I didn't realise when I removed the stop key. I just sort of pulled it off, and the stabilizer bar came with it. Now, thankfully, I haven't done any damage, but I easily could have. So if you've got one of these and you're taking the keyboard off, just bear that in mind, yeah. Spacebar, it's got its typical stabilizer bar, but the key switch is at one end, and at the other end there's a spring. So that's how that works. Bit of an unusual way of doing it, but yeah, I mean, it seems to work. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I am going to see if I can gently ease this fabric off, and then that can be washed. And I've now got to do my favourite job of all time, he says sarcastically, and clean the keycaps. So it's soapy water and a toothbrush, I think. Yeah, lovely. So this is normally the bit where I go off with an old toothbrush and I scrub these keys until they look nice. And it takes like an hour, and I end up with a sore back at the end of it, and I'm grumpy. So I'm going to try a shortcut. And I have low expectations that this is going to work, to be honest. I just don't think there's any substitute for hard work and a toothbrush. But I've got an ultrasonic jewellery cleaner, and I've put some warm water in it and a little bit of detergent. And I'm just going to try it with a couple of keys and just see if this will shift the dirt without all that scrubbing. You know, it's an experiment. What's the worst that can happen, I suppose? So let's just put couple of keys in the basket, which instantly float. Oh, there we go. And let's just give it a little bit of time. Well, just a few minutes in the ultrasonic. The bottom two I've done, the top two I haven't. How well is it going to come up on the camera? I'm not too sure, but there was no scrubbing required, and you know what? They've cleaned right up. They look really, really good compared to the others. Let me see if I can get a tighter shot on that. Yeah. So the ultrasonic works. So guess what? That's what I'm going to be doing. Ultrasonic bath and a little rinse later, and everything's coming up really nice. I mean, these are just so much better than they were. So yeah, ultrasonic cleaner did the job, and it really took the strain out of cleaning up keys. I'm really impressed. So all we need to worry about now is this thing. So now I need to get this foam off without damaging it, ideally, so I can clean it. Okay, there we go. I'll very gently wash this. It's very fragile. Right, now I can clean the keyboard up a bit more. And look at the state of my desk. Look at all the bits. Oh, God. The state this thing was in. Right, let me clean that up first, actually. Get rid of the rest of the debris. Right, the top case can be cleaned, so I think it can have a date with a hot soapy bath and a toothbrush, but I want to get this sticker off first. So, although it's nice to know it had a pat test on the 9th of May 1997, it's not really relevant anymore, so yeah, is that going to peel off? No, it's not. It's going to leave a mess. So what I find works really well for taking stickers off is a bit of WD-40 or equivalent. In this case I'm going to use equivalent because I'm cheap, so it's just Poundlandy stuff. But just let that soak in for a few minutes and then that sticker should peel off. See if it'll move now. Why yes, this is a windscreen scraper, because I wanted to use something plastic that wasn't going to scuff up the case. No, it's not. Oh no, it's slowly moving. It's going. Might need a little bit longer. Oh, that seemed needlessly difficult. It's off. Okay, this is dry now. Cleaned and dried. So I'll just put it back where it came from and I'll glue it in the same place. Is that the way it went? No, we're upside down. There we go. I don't think this is strictly necessary, this component, but let's put it back as it was. Okay, I think I'll just, do you know what, I'm just going to hot glue it back where it was already glued originally. That'll do. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's looking a lot cleaner. So what I'll do now is I will reinstate the keycaps and then it can go back into the top half of the case. Lovely. reinstall it. There we go. Computer is half done, but gosh, it looks better for that. Yeah, I'm done for today. I will pick this up tomorrow, so I'll have a look at the bottom half then. I'll have a look at recapping the board and cleaning that as well. Yeah, it's another day, so let's continue with this computer. Let's have a look at the bottom half and clean that out and get these capacitors changed out, I think. So, okay. Can't find a service manual for this, so I'm just going to wing it. So let's start by unplugging a few bits. So this board here, I've seen pictures of them online and they don't all seem to have this board. So this might be specific to the PAL model, and it does have a crystal on it, so I think it might have something to do with the generating the PAL signal, but that's just a guess. I really don't know. What else have we got? Well, we've got the power cable, so that can come out. What have we got? We've got two screws here, screw here, here, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Let's just unscrew things and see what moves. Okay, is that going to move? In fact, let me ground myself before I touch this board. What can we do here? Oh, the whole thing seems to be coming. Old back plate. Okay, lovely. That's free. What have we got? RF shielding. What can come out? Okay, so what have we got left? Just the power transformer. And there's an earth strap right there. Let's get shut of that. In fact, it's not an earth strap, it's just a cable tidy. Pardon me. Switch, that can come out. Mains cable. And then transformer. I'm assuming that unbolts from underneath. I think it does. That should lift out, I'm hoping. Yeah, there we go. So that can be cleaned up. Excellent. So how am I going to get this sticker off? It looks like one of those security ones that's going to be like impossible to remove. So I don't know. Let's try a bit of persuasion. Let's just see if we can get underneath it gently without scuffing the case. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh no, it's going. It's leaving behind a residue, but that I can deal with. Okay, that went a lot easier than I thought. Let me try a little bit of alcohol and see if we can scrub that clean a little bit. Okay, well that was incredibly easy. I thought it'd fight me a lot more than that. Yeah, sticker's gone, residue's gone. this can go for a bath. So let's have a look at this main board. I think I'm going to recap it and clean it up a little bit because it's kind of gross, and yeah. Also, these caps are 30 odd years old. I don't want them being a point of failure in the future, so I'm pretty sure I've got them all, so I'll just quickly buzz through and change them all out. But before I do any of that, let me hit it with some compressed air because it is full of fluff. Let's see if I can get this cartridge port off as well. So there's a little micro switch inside it, and that's connected to the board here. So that can be disconnected. And let's have a look. Yeah, it's 2 screws. Just holding the plastic on, so they can come out. That lift away? Yeah. Cool. I can give that cartridge port a proper clean now. Okay, we are recapped, and I've even given the board a little bath in IPA as well, so it's all nice and clean now. So is that going to focus? Yeah. So yeah, we're done. The case has been washed and dried, so yeah, it can go back together, I suppose. Let's do that now. So let's begin with the cartridge port that we've taken off. Go there. And then it just wants 2 screws underneath. Okay, back plate next, I think. So what you've got is you've got this little metal tab, and that goes between the composite and audio socket. Just slots over it. And then the back plate can just slide over that. Or does it go the other way around? No, that's right. Like that. And we can screw that down. A tiny little screw just between the 2 sockets. There we go. Right, that can go back in the case. Let me just go and get that. So, the board should slide in. Oh, we just need to fit this side piece as well. And the whole thing should line up and slide in. No, do you know what we've completely forgotten? Or what I've completely forgotten? The RF shield. Bear with me. Should we try that again? That's better. Ugh. So everything lines up so it should just drop in. Yeah, that's looking better. This little, I think it's a video board. Let's call it that. Let's put that back. Where did that go? Right there, I think. Cool. Right. What's next? Oh, the transformer. Giving this all a wipe down. So it's relatively dust and debris free. Let's get the screws in underneath. Okay. Oh, do you know? Hang on. That needs to be an earth strap connected to there, which I forgot about. Power supply. And what have we got left? The switch and the cable. Switch. Cable. Awesome. I suppose we put the keyboard back on and we make sure it's okay and make sure I haven't killed it. It should be fine. Let's see what we get. TV's on, computer's plugged in. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, it seems to start up. Keyboard seems to be responding. I don't think it's any worse for wear for its work, but then it shouldn't be really. Excellent. Okay, so we are... I don't want to use the word refurbished because there was nothing really wrong with it to begin with, but it's been cleaned and it's been recapped, so hopefully it's good for another 20-30 years now without any work. It's looking really nice now. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the way this has come out. It's looking really clean, it's looking really smart. It's got the odd mark in it, but don't we all at this age? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at some software. I've procured a cassette with the Toshiba home computer sample programs on. I don't know if this is what it would have come with originally. I assume it is, but who knows. Let's see what's on it anyway, because I've also bought a cable for connecting to a cassette recorder. Yeah, I could have made one, but honestly I hate making cables, so what the hell, let's buy one. So it's got the remote socket as well, so it should have the relay in there, should control the cassette recorder, presumably. Let's get this hooked up. What we're doing, C load and return. Okay. Let me point you at the screen and we'll see what we get. Right, so in theory I just type C load and hit return. Yep, my tape deck started up. So let's see what's on the cassette. Assuming it works, I haven't tried it yet. Found sample. Nice. Well, that seems to have loaded something. What do I do? Just run? Presumably. There. Maybe not. Oh, no, there it goes. Yes, it's a Toshiba. Well done. Welcome to the world of MSX computing. Well, why do people always congratulate you for buying something? Next screen will show all 16 Toshiba colours. Adjust the colour, contrast and brightness controls on your TV for the best display. So 14 colours in black and the 16th colour is transparent. Yep, fine, that makes sense. You will soon learn how to program in basic language. Oh good. A one-line program can draw all the following colours. Hard to imagine it being useful, but yeah, I mean, it's good to know I can do that. Expand your system by adding Toshiba joysticks. Oof, I've never come across a Toshiba joystick. I need to find one now. I'm assuming it uses the Atari standard. I don't know. I better Google that before I plug one in, I suppose. Okay, so they had their own floppy disk drive out for it as well. I wonder if I can find one of those. I can't imagine I'd use it. All 5 programs on this tape are unprotected. Okay, so they're quite happy for us to go in, examine, tweak, change. Yeah, excellent. So a sample program should be. Okay, to load the next program on the tape, press the return key. Let's just do that. Yep, tape deck started up again. Right, that'll be program number 2 loaded then. So run again. I'm liking the animation. Do you know, I don't think I've ever seen MSX high resolution graphics before, so let's have a look. This is, by the way, the first time I've ever loaded anything into an MSX computer. I've never used one before. I can't wait to game on it. Yeah, that definitely is a business graph. That's definitely looks like sales from 1971 to me. Oh, very good. You know, the sound effects are actually quite impressive on this, I must admit. So glad I turned the volume up now. Draw shapes in 64 different sizes. Right. Yeah, let's go for the next one. Oh, it's a graphics display. Okay. Really? So yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this came out. It didn't need any repairing. It was absolutely fine as I got it. It just wanted a good clean and a recap. And everything seems fine. So I have got more software on the way, some more Toshiba specific software. I was hoping it'd arrive in time for this video, but that's not the case. So when it does arrive, I'll throw it in another video and we'll take a look at that. But for now, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting. It wasn't really a repair video, it was more of a cleaning video, but that's how it goes sometimes. Thank you very much for watching. It's always appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. So take care and bye.